Well, after a miserable year this year, the Detroit Red Wings kind of got screwed over in the NHL draft. And now they're picking fourth, and with an old roster, and honestly a pretty bad one, I thought they needed a little bit of a boost. So we're going to take over for Steve Yzerman here. We're going to do a fantasy draft, and we're going to add some youth to this team. And so we're going to draft only players under 23, give them 1 year to win a cup. We'll see if it's possible. Alright, so as we get started here, I think we'll pay a little bit of an homage to the Red Wings and the NHL Draft Lottery. We'll randomize 4 times, and we'll see where we pick to start off this new Detroit Red Wings team. So randomize once, twice, 3 times, and a 4th time. And so we get 23, so a little bit on the back end there, but we'll see if we can make this work. We have picked 23 here, so hopefully that's some good luck. Maybe it wasn't. Dylan Larkin is the best bet up there, it looks like. When the draft rolls around, we won't have too long to wait. So, I think we take a guy like Laine here in the first round and see if we can kind of build around some offense. So we'll take Laine here. And we'll see what happens when it rolls around. Pick number 9 in round 2, and we'll see if we got lucky. Alright, so after taking Laine in the first round, it looks like we missed out on Larkin, but we do have a chance to pick up a defenseman here, Aaron Ekblad. We can take him, and we can start to build up the back end, and at some point, we might have to start thinking about a goalie, because I think pretty much the only goalie we can really count on is Carter Hart, but it looks like we should be able to hold off a little bit, I guess, to pick up Hart, seeing as he is an 84. If we want the center, we're going to take Konechny, even though I don't think his face-off stats are that great. Hopefully he can pair up well with Laine. We'll see who we take here at 4. We'll take a look at the goalie situation, see if things are looking a little bit dicey. Because this is going to be really important. If we don't get Carter Hart, we're kind of in a pickle. Timo Meier's really the only one that fits the criteria, and he's a high overall. So we'll take him, we'll pair him up with Konechny, who we took last round, and Laine, who we took first, and hopefully we can use that as, I guess, the core of our offense. And so now I think we have to look at Hart. Unless he's gone, that would be awful. Well, that's awful. So we're going to have to find another goalie here. I think we have to take Shesterkin here and kind of hope for the best. We'll take him now. We'll bite the bullet. We'll take the goalie. We'll make sure we miss on Hart, but we'll take Shesterkin. Now we'll try to build up the back end. I'm going to go Sanheim here, and I think there should be some defensemen later on that are good enough to play. So we'll take Tony DeAngelo. He can hopefully pick up some points. I think we go Vince Dunn, and then we've got our top 4 set. We miss it on the goalie, so hopefully we can help him out by having a solid defense. Someone like Anthony Cirelli, he just won the cup. He's lower overall, but you know what? He's on the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's got that cup-winning pedigree, and we'll take him. Yeah, LeBlanc, the $1 million contract. His agent robbed him last year. We'll pick him up, and we'll start building out that offense a little bit more. I might take Lindblom. He's the cheapest, and while we have $33 million cap hit so far, it's never a bad idea to save some money. So we'll take Lindblom, and we'll move on to the next pick. Are there any 80 overalls that are 23 and younger? It doesn't look like it. So we'll take Gavrikov. We need that kind of 5th defenseman. I'm going to go with Gaudette. And I think he's got some pretty good potential here, top 9. So maybe he grows a little bit throughout the year, but he's an 80 overall, top 9. Maybe he doesn't. Warren Fogel's still around. We're going to take him, and we're going to go to the next pick. Okay, Matthew Joseph. We might build and just kind of steal from the Tampa Bay Lightning. So with 15 players taken and really the majority of our team built already, I'm going to go through and I'm going to skip until I've finished up drafting this team, and we'll get set to take a look at what the team looks like heading into the season. We'll advance here and we'll take a look at the roster. Shesterkin and Soderstrom in net. We might have to take a look for a backup goalie. The defense looks solid. John Marino, Gavrikov on that third pair. We'll take a look here at the handedness. Right, left, left, right, left, right. Perfect. Line A, Konechny, Meyer, LeBlanc, Lindblom, Cirelli, Gaudette, Fogle. That's a pretty good core. We've got, what is that, 8 guys who are above an 80 overall, and then Joseph, Garland can kind of round out the team there. You got Hawryluk, Lizotte, Yatakin, and Rubtsov. It's not great, but I think we can at least try and see how they do. I think we have to trade for a backup goalie. So we'll take a look here at the player finder and see if we can at least get somebody decent. I'm not expecting to get Hart, obviously, but we need somebody. So here are the options. So it's not looking great. Probably Georgiev is the best bet. He's the cheapest of, I'd say, the good goalies. Blackwood, he's 2 overall lower. So we're going to go Georgiev and see what it takes to get him. And 67 overall Coghlan, I don't think he's going to make the team. So we'll forget about trade value. They'd have too few goalies. All right, well, lucky for them, I picked up a random goalie. So we're going to trade Aiden Hill. So with best lines, Timo Meier, Konechny, Laine makes sense. We'll take a look here at the face-off ratings, see if any wingers could fill in at center. Doesn't really look like it. Maybe Hawryluk there. We'll put him at center. Shows up on the wing. And are we missing anybody? So you're taking actually like our next best player. Is anyone who scratched? Lizotte. Okay, Lizotte's going in. He's a center too. And this doesn't look like a bad team, if I'm being honest. So we'll sim halfway through the season. We'll take a look at where things are, if we need to do anything, make any changes, make any trades, see if anyone's progressed. So I'll see you at game 42. Game 41 brings us to the halfway mark. We're not bad, 24, 14, and 3. For a young team, that's pretty good. We're 3rd there in the Atlantic. We'll see actually how we're doing, I guess, compared to the rest of the league. Laine leading the way there in points, 36 points, 41 games. Kind of what we expected. Not gonna lie, wouldn't mind some more point production from him, but we're currently in the playoff spot, 51 points. 44 is the cutoff right now, so we're doing not too bad. League wide, we're 6th in the league, so I guess the Atlantic is just kind of stacked. We'll take a look here. I guess power play percentage, PK percentage. All right, so penalty kill percentage isn't great. We'll take a look here. Not doing too hot. Fire play percentage 11.1%. We didn't set these lines, so we could really, I guess, be doing even better if we did. But yeah, Laine, Meyer, Ekblad, Konechny, really not too bad. Is it the goalies that are kind of helping us though? 903, 910. Laine on the back end. We'll switch him with Meyer. And so that should be pretty good. We got 3 righties there, so we'll take a look here. We'll move Lindblom up to the top line. Gaudette, LeBlanc. Alright. We can live with that there. Power play 1. Power play 2. Not sure we have to make too many changes. Switch him there. Put Meyer on the back end. Gaudette, LeBlanc. There we go. Penalty kill here. I guess we'll take Rykov off. We don't need a low overall on the penalty kill. We'll switch him for, I guess, Dunn. Unless he's... Yeah, I'm blind. Alright, so we'll switch him off. D'Angelo is really our only other option there. I'm not sure I want him on the penalty kill. But he's a okay line fit, so we'll take it. And we'll hope for the best. We've added some better players to the lines now. And we'll sim the next 41 games. See if we can hold on to this playoff spot. And see if we can actually make the playoffs. Alright, so we're coming up on the end of the season here. We've cracked the 41 win mark. I'm not sure we'll get 50, but either way, it's been a pretty good season so far. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we should be able to make the playoffs. We're 3rd in the division. But this losing streak is scaring me, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we got 1 win. We get 2 wins. There we go. We finished 3rd in the Atlantic with 97 points. Probably one of the better teams to make the playoffs, I think. Based off of what we saw at the halfway mark, the Atlantic Division was pretty difficult. And so to get out of there, the 97 points, I think, is pretty good. We'll take a look. Yeah, 7th in the NHL. I will take that. 2.93 goals for per game. Probably right in the middle there, goals against per game. We are towards the bottom. So we got some pretty good goaltending, it looks like. And we'll see if the power play increased at all. 15.1%, that's up from 11, so we'll definitely take it. And then penalty kill percentage, I think, also improved. Not great, but towards the middle, it looks like. So we'll definitely live with average with how bad we started there on the penalty kill. So some good special teams. Patrick Laine, 81 points. He kind of led the way offensively, which were what we were hoping for. Meyer there, Konechny, Ekblad, LeBlanc. I think everyone kind of expected that. Some pretty good point totals there. Gannett, 39. Cirelli, 40. And then in net, we've got Shesterkin, who kind of tightened things up. 34, 22, and 4 at a 913 save percentage. And goals against average for both of them almost identical there at 2.62 and 2.61. So the end of the season, we'll advance, I guess, now to the postseason and see if Detroit can make some noise. We're against Florida here, and we'll go 4 games, see how we're doing. Game 1, we drop that one. Game 2, and as the postseason pressure getting to them, we win Game 3, so we're down 2-1 here in the playoffs. We'll sim this one and see how we do. We'll sim the AHL Game 2. And hopefully we can even up this series here. Sim period, tied 0-0. Sim period, up 2-0. And a big win there to tie it up 2-2 in the series. We'll continue, and we'll sim one more game and see if we're up 3-2 or down 3-2. And we're down. So we'll go back to the sim here again, and we'll see if we can squeak out of the first round, or if we fall, we crumble the pressure. Unfortunately, this is a young team, so next year they'll be looking pretty good, but there is no next year for us. Sim the first period 0-0, sim the second period, we're up 2-1. We'll see if we can hold on for the win. It looks like we will. 43 shots to 14. I think we held them to about 3 shots there in that third period. So, I think we did pretty good. They knew the season was on the line there, and with the pressure on the line, we'll sim the first and second period and take it slow in the third period as we cheer on the new Detroit Red Wings as they go down 2-1. As we're halfway through, Florida picks up another goal. It's 3-1 as we try to see the season coming to a close. And that might be all she wrote. It's 4-1. Miles Wood for Florida in that Game 7. So they battled back. They were down 2-1, they tied it up. They were down 3-2, they tied it up. But unfortunately, Florida was able to get the win, and Detroit is going home. Altogether, a pretty successful year, I think. They're good enough to make the playoffs, good enough to be in the top 10 in the NHL, but unfortunately, the pressure got to them in the playoffs. So, thank you so much for taking a look here at the 23 and under Young Guns team here for Detroit. I'm hoping to build a couple of different challenges for franchise modes and see how things go. So if you have something you want to see me do, whether it be by nationality, perhaps an all-Canadian team, an all-European team or something, all right-handed players, all tall players, leave a comment down below, and we'll see how things go as we try to make different challenges here for franchise mode.